Has Softbank had a good impact?
It's had an impact.
Here?
I'd say a massive impact.
I know massive, but has it been a good one?
Well, look, I think that one of the things that is frequently part of their arsenal is using capital as a weapon, right? And so you get into these discussions about profitability or not profitability. If they enter your market, I don't care what industry you're in, and I don't care if they invest in you. If they invest in your competitor, you're engaged in a game. Now, one of the reasons we love things like UGC and social networks are they're not exposed to kind of price competition in that way, but ride sharing is, food delivery is, banking is, which I think is the next industry that's going to be exposed to this kind of capital as a weapon thing. And it's real. And one of the challenges is, if you're on the boards of these companies, is choosing not to engage is ceding the field. And so I think it's one of the toughest things a board has ever had to analyze. Like any board in the history of business, like no one's faced this. We even saw it in enterprise between in the Cloudera case, where two enterprise companies raised $1 billion each, and they just put it into sales. And it's a hard challenge. Like if you don't engage, you lose.
The Softbank effect.
I mean, listen,
good or bad?
I'm totally on board with Bill. Capital as a weapon of economic destruction is a problem. Softbank's a huge investor in DoorDash. They're a huge investor in Uber. Those two are smashing it out. It's leading to huge burns. I don't think that's a net positive for Silicon Valley. I don't think it's a net positive for those companies. I don't think it's a net positive for Softbank. I look at Softbank, and I would love, if you look at the value creation that Masa has created over the course of the last 2 decades, the vast majority came from a single bet on Alibaba. I think Softbank ought to be investing off of its balance sheet in what they know best. The idea that they're going to go raise $200 billion from the Saudis and others in order to continue what I think is a dangerous game of investing in competitor companies and pitting them against one another, I hope they shelf the idea for Vision 2.